What's good, everybody? It's your boy Keemick again, and I'm coming back at y'all with another video. And I don't know. I just want to know, can somebody tell me why so much hate? Like, why we hate each other so much? I've been getting more into myself and found out a lot more things. Like the more I go deeper, within myself, and also my surrounding, as far as my community and my environment. And it just seems like life just seems so hard sometimes. And I get a sense of it not really being this hard before. Cause I understand, we all spirits. Like, everyone should know that we done lived on Earth before. If you're here right now, you most likely been here before. And I understand that, my past life, it seemed like it wasn't this hard to live. See, I had a South Node placement. My South Node placement was in Leo, so that could be the reason why, because I was spoiled. There's a South Node placement in the 11th house with a Leo energy behind it. So that let me know that, depicting from the energy and the space that it was in, that I was, you could look at Leos being more royalty, because it had to be back in the day, and that's when it was probably mostly kings and queens or some type of organization and higher archery. And so I must was some type of spoil, or some type of king or pharaoh or something, because I know I derived out of Africa, where everything did originally. But anyway, and so nowadays it's just why do we put up with the torture of us as a human being, period? Why? Why we don't come together and try to find new and better resources, far as a small community, just starting something small first. It's just nobody had no fight in them no more. And it's making it more difficult, because I really don't see nobody day to day speaking out against the wrongs, the injustice that go on in the places I be, the people I be around. I had a dude come up to me the other day, and he was talking to me in the store or whatnot, and he would let me know basically the super centers and stuff be having security guards, whatever. They monitor the store and stuff, outside and inside, at certain stores and stuff. So he would he was a black gentleman, older fella though. I think he was probably about in his 50s. He had went to electronics to buy a cell phone. So he said he had went to electronics to buy the cell phone, and when he asked one of the people to help him, he was told that the person told him that she'll be right back or whatnot. And so I guess she never came back. And so what ended up happening was security rolled up on him. And so now this guy, I guess, he don't look like he have much money. When I talk to him, but they say looks can be deceiving and whatnot. But I can kind of see what she probably was going for or whatnot. So in her eyes, she probably seen him he probably didn't have money, I guess. So that made a big difference, and she probably was feeling a bit threatened for her security to have to arrive to this gentleman and ask him to leave the store. And so he was trying to figure out why he had to leave the store. He haven't done anything wrong. He was waiting on somebody to come back to help him with the cell phone, because he said he wanted to get 3, I believe, of the iPhone 11s. And so that's gonna run you by $1 a piece. So you looking at $3,000 here. And so she probably felt like something was up. But still, my thing is, why would you call security on this guy? Because of the fact the way he looked. He asked you for a few cell phones, whatever. You wanted to look at one and to see how it actually looked, because the displays, some of these stores don't keep the real phones, and you go get security. Now my thing is, it wasn't even like too much you even getting security. Hell, if you would have got management involved, then it would have been like a problem also. But still, just not even going to management period, that's like the issue. You step to security like he was a threat when he wasn't appearing to be a threat to you, when he was just asking to buy some cell phones. Excuse me. So from there, it led on to where he was asked to leave the store. He was asked to leave the store. He asked why he had to leave the store. She said, the security guard replied, "You need to leave the store right now before she called the authorities." And it was like, well, wow. He telling me like he just wanted to buy some cell phones. And so my thing was, because we all I don't know how many people done been a victim of injustice or like discrimination and stuff. And I can tell you one thing, it's not cool for a motherfucker try to tell you what to do. First of all, that's just not my thing. But second of all, for you not even doing anything, and you know you in the right, feeling like you're right, and you still get bossed around and get told what to do. So I gotta leave the store because of somebody felt threatened about me wanting to buy some cell phones. Where is the decency in that? First of all, you at work, like you got a supermarket, so you selling electronic devices such as cell phones and computers and other things. And when this guy steps to you to buy one of your goods, you call security on him. Come on, man. I don't get it. It don't make no sense to me how some people sometimes can jump the gun, but even further action being jumped behind the gun after that is like you shot the nigga and now you watching him bleed on the concrete and you still want to kick him. It's probably not that extreme, but it's just the overkill on certain situations of how some people will just do things, being asked to leave the store, talking about if you didn't leave the store, you're gonna call the police, so as he say, okay, he didn't want to get the police called on him because he felt like coming up, he an older black guy, police get called on you, you black, most likely, anything gets said against you, you're going to jail, that's the way he expressed to me. And I ain't trying to pick a side, but I was also a victim of that as well. So I understand where he was coming from, but I was trying to also express to him, you a customer. You in a store, you want to purchase one of their goods. In the middle of the day, I don't see no harm in you wanting to ask for a cell phone to see how it look. Okay, I just don't see no harm in that, And I don't know, as far as how the phones were being displayed or whatnot. Yeah, that wasn't up to me, that you just have to take it as it goes, pretty much, But as far as it goes, he say he went and even pulled out his ID, showed his ID to the security guard as he got walked to the front. Who does that? If I wanted to do anything to you, you know what I'm saying, why would I pull out my security guard? I mean, why would I put out my ID? Why would I want to identify myself if you thinking I'm a threat? It don't make no sense, So therefore, some things that's done to others, it go walked over. Nobody really want to see, I guess, the victim side, but sometimes being victimized it can be your own fault if you don't speak up for yourself, And I also been a victim of that as well, And it'd be hard because you be having to know when to pick your fights, So like something like far as that, with my opinion, I would have picked that fight because personally I haven't done anything wrong asking for some funky ass cell phone. So therefore, like, I would have reached as far as I could because I felt like y'all singled out me, or I felt like it was some injustice or discrimination or something going on there. For the fact now I gotta leave the store because I wanted to ask for a cell phone and y'all got security. But he said he went even as far, even pulling out his money to say he had about $2,400 on him, and he had even a credit card. I don't even remember the limit, but just the fact that you even showing that you have cash to get these cell phones, wanting to buy them for some presents because it's during the holiday season, and you got to get kicked out the store because somebody else felt uncomfortable to do their job. And so, like, these things got to stop. Like, I don't understand why it's so hard. Like, can somebody, like, tell me, like, why we make it so hard amongst each other, like, living day to day, like, with your neighbor, with people you probably walk amongst every freaking day, and you probably don't speak, but you see these people every day. Hell, I work at a grocery store. I see a lot of customers, like, during the week, a lot, and I walk past them, I don't speak, but I don't, like, prejudge these people far as in a negative light, I mean, I'll talk to you, I'll conversate with you, then make my judgment from there, like if it's anything I need to indicate upon judging on. So, I mean, you gotta judge your surroundings, point blank period. Like people say, oh, you can't judge a book by its cover, or judging people is wrong, but then you go to court and you still get judged. Like, so either way it goes, you got to do some type of judging. You judging like pretty much everything that you're around, whether do you know or not. Because if it don't resonate with you or you don't get down with that, you're going to judge that aspect, and you're not going to fuck around with it, or you're going to fuck around with it. You're going to fuck around with that person, or you're not going to fuck around with that person. The whole point is we got to understand that judging ain't a bad thing sometimes. So therefore, and it was a wrong judgment called upon this man, but he should have also spoke up for himself and got possibly the manager involved or anybody like a supervisor involved to try to figure out what was pretty much being said and the reason why he had to leave the store, because he also went on and told me that it was several things that the lady said to him also, that made him feel uncomfortable. But once she said that she gonna call the police, you're like, man, he out of there. Like, and so he showed up at our store and make like matters worse. Like, it doesn't even make it worse. You got people greeting at the door. You supposed to be welcoming people, you know what I'm saying? You want to feel welcome when you going to like purchase like items and stuff, when you go out and to purchase goods within the public or whatnot, and you visit these shopping places. So when you walk in our store, you want to express yourself about the last store, of course, that you just left to somebody, and you get told off early in the morning about you don't want to hear none of that. You know what I'm saying? When you supposed to be greeting people out the door, you ain't got time for none of that. You know what I'm saying? It be things like this that really possibly drive people like over the edge, What if dude just said fuck everybody and just start beating on you first, then pull out a gun and start rampaging from there? Like, sometimes you gotta understand it take one bad day to like make like Joker, like it take one bad day and it can change that motherfucker life, but also it's the surroundings. We gotta be more conscious of each other, I ain't saying that we could go out here and have to feel like passive towards everybody, but I'm just saying why. I just want to know why. Why it's so hard? Why it's so hard for us to try to like bind together and try to make something better for us in a circle or something? Like, outside of town or something. We just go with the flow, and I'm honestly, I'm getting tired of going with the flow. Cause this flow ain't raw at all. Like, we getting older and older, and working these little petty ass jobs is not pushing it. It ain't pushing it, and so therefore it's just something got to change. They got to change with us as an individual. They got to change like with us as far as like a community. Yeah, it got to change like period, like far as us being collective. It's just a lot of stuff we just let around us just change, and we don't say nothing about it when we supposed to be the people, like we the people of the United States, and we don't say nothing about these changes, even with our state laws and stuff. And so I don't know. Life ain't supposed to be this hard. That's all I'm saying, y'all. Like, life ain't supposed to be this hard. And like, we supposed to be honestly living and learning in a more positive, like spiritual type of way. You can't live like this. You have too much stress. Like, that's what caused like early type of death. Probably why we dying so early and stuff. You know what I mean? Plus, and other things that I'm not finna go into right now. But this like one of the things right here. Like, why the fuck we can't help each other in our little circle? Why we can't even start a circle? Like, can we do something? Like, yeah, I've been really thinking like, if this shit keep going on, and we pretty much my age group. We get older. We don't do shit. The kids that's under us that we raising, what you think they gonna do? They already doing like enough. They already killing down here. They stealing down here. They down young, like down here. Like, the younger generation is getting knocked off early, and I really paid attention to this shit for the past month. Like, not even the past month, these past 2 years. It's just been like, is it me? Or it seemed like the age between 16 and fucking, I say 22 at the oldest are getting knocked off. Like, they either dying or they going to jail. At least my color. And I feel some type of way about that because of the fact that's just leaving their parents. And guess how old you think their parents are? So it's gonna keep going down in age to eventually it's gonna be old people and young ass babies. Like, we ain't gonna even have a middle age class like we supposed to be leading to become a successor or something that we left behind. We gonna leave something behind the babies? I don't think not, because they ain't gonna be as developed as these teenagers or these young adults may be, in their brains and stuff gonna be functioning right. But we can't get on track with each other in our community. We just let anything and everything like walk over us. We do it to each other. We do it to ourselves. And I just wanna know why. I wanna know more than why, actually. Like, it's like really it's time for a change. We really gotta do better than this, people. Now, I'm willing. I'm trying to figure out, like, right now what I can help do around here in my city, around here in my community, because of the fact I'm not finna keep putting up with this shit, and I'm definitely not finna go out like this. Like, G shit. I'm tired of G shit. We're going in 2020. All this crazy ass shit going on with the states and the whole wide world, and we just looking. I don't know, but I can tell you straight up, I know when something finna happen, because I can feel it. Man, something finna happen.